I'm recording now. Okay, hey, what's going on? My name is Diavante. You can call me D. I'm doing this video talking about being black in Japan, but my version of it. Started out by, had a couple people I met at a YouTube event. One guy named, I think his name is Alan. I think his name's Alan. But he does some documentaries about drifting. You should go check him out. He does some pretty cool things. He gave me this idea. Then I had friends and family keep on asking me, like, oh, D, you need to do a video, you need to do a video or something. So here I am doing a video. I've been living in Japan for about 3 months now, and I can say I'm really enjoying it. It's a big culture shock. It's a lot different from America, of course. Most people here are like passive aggressive, but I mean they're generally they're very kind. And oh, by the way, I'm only doing one take, so if I mess up, I mess up, and we're just going to keep it moving. So, alright, earlier, about a couple days ago, I posted a status on Facebook about people asking me questions, because I always get messages about being in Japan, and I'm like, oh, it's amazing. Before I would type out long paragraphs, I'm like, oh, this got annoying. So, I just ask people, like, hey, if you have any questions, put them here, and I'll read them off, and I'll answer them, and give my own views and my own opinions about it, and also talk about my life and things I've experienced in Japan. So let's get this started. First question comes from my cousin Delroy. He asked me, have you checked out the street racing scene yet? No, I haven't, but like I said, I do know, like I said, I think his name is Alan. Not really sure if I'm messing up your name, I'm so sorry. But he has done like drifting videos about documentary about drifting. I think it's called Drift Hunter. I will post his links in the description box below when I'm done with this video. I did send him about 2 messages, but he hasn't responded to me. Hopefully, after he sees this video, he responds to me. Because I am interested. I did get my Japanese license, so I can drive now. So and I'm really interested in looking into that. So hit me up if you can. If you don't, you know, it is what it is. Let's keep moving. Next question comes from my cousin Larry. Sorry. He was asking, do they know if their ancestors are black? I'm like, I don't even know that. If they are, they are. I'm sorry, I don't know, but I'm assuming they don't know. That's a really good question, interesting. I didn't even look that up, but, you know, hey. Okay, on to the next question comes from my cousin Troy. He's asking, are there any other black fans of anime living out there? Yes, there are. I actually met a couple people that are black and they do like anime, and it's not like like the big culture like in America. There's like an otaku or a weeaboo. It's just, you know, you like anime, but like I think in Japan, otaku can be anybody that's like they like. They're like crazy about basketball, for example, so they're an otaku for basketball. But in America, it's like an otaku means like it's started with anime, but in Japan, it's just anything in general. But there are people who are interested in anime that are black, and they're really cool. I mean, everybody's pretty cool out here. Next question comes from my friend Aladdin. He's asking me, do they have genuine love for the black folks, or are some of us still misunderstood? That's funny, because it actually, I say everybody out here is very loving. They're interested since you're a foreigner. They're like, oh man, you're interested. But I think they're still guided by misunderstanding, because what they see is what they know is what they see on TV, and what is portrayed is mostly people like drugs, guns, so on and so forth. But it's funny because I was checking into a capsule hotel one day, and the guy was like, hey, are you a rapper or a football player? And I'm like, oh no, I'm not. But I told him, I was like, oh, my brother's rapping. Like, yo, check out his SoundCloud. His name's Drew Boy Kelch. Check him out. I'm like, he has some crazy things out there. Just go support him. And he got supported, and we talked about a little bit. Then I found out he's like, oh yeah, I produce music and everything. So he's like, if you're ever down to do some work on some stuff, hit me up. And I completely forgot to get his information. But they do have love for everybody. And like I said, since I'm an English teacher, my students think I'm cool because I'm black, but you know, I think they think anybody's cool. Any culture over here is really, it's new to them because I think it's like 98% of people in Japan, the population of Japan are Japanese, and I think there's about 2% that aren't. I might be wrong on that, don't quote me. So next question comes from our homie Jay Quell. He was asking if we're kawaii or kawaii. So kawaii is like frightening, and kawaii is cute. So those are two Japanese words. I think they think we're kawaii. Kawaii. And yesterday actually, one of my ALT friends said that one of his students thought I was scary because I think I was just resting my face. But you know, if you know me, if I relax my face, it's no emotion. So for the most part, I think they think we're cute, and some think we're scary because how we look, or we're just bigger than them. I don't know, but for the most parts, they think we're interesting, and they're really, really cool people, very genuine people. Next, a bunch of questions come from my Aunt Sophie. It's a lot of questions. I'm gonna read them all though. The first question is, what do you eat? I mean, I'm not sure. I have cereal here, and I buy chicken and like make stir fry, beef stir fry. I mean, whatever. I mean, the food here is really delicious. They eat a lot of fish, and as you know, I don't eat fish that much, so it's really weird for me in adjusting my diet. Like they have curry over here, which is really good. They have tonkatsu, which is like a meat cutlet, which is amazing. Then there's like gyudon, which is like a beef with like rice with beef over it. Really cheap, really amazing. Next question from my aunt is, what is their breakfast food? I did ask my students that question because I didn't know. So one of my students said that he had toast and jam for breakfast. Another one said that he had eggs for breakfast, and I have cereal for breakfast. But that's just only from 2 people. I didn't get to ask all of them. So for the most one is, next one is, what is the most asked question you get from a native Japanese? The most asked question is, am I a rapper or a football player? I mean, that's the most asked question. But then again, like I said, they don't know, and I just laugh at them, and I mess with them at first. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm a rapper. I have like 3 mixtapes out. And they're like, oh, really? Oh, what's the information? And I just tell them like, oh, no, I'm just joking, I'm joking. But no, that's the most asked question I get. Like I said, they come to you and talk to you. I remember I was shopping, and I was lost. The lady looked at me like, oh, are you lost? And I'm like, yes, I am lost. And then it's like, oh, your Japanese is really good. And I'm like, no, it's not. And I'm like, hey, do you know where this is? She's like, yeah, it's over here. Let me show you. It was a sweet Oba-chan, like a grandma that came up and helped me out. She's really sweet. Next question is, how is the culture? Oh, serious questions. Do they brush their teeth? Yes, they brush their teeth a lot, which is, I did ask my students, they said they brush it after every meal they have. So like after breakfast, they brush their teeth. After lunch, especially when we're doing school lunches, whole school brushes their teeth. After dinner, they brush their teeth. So I think at least 3 times a day. It might be more, but from counting every time they eat, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they brush their teeth. Next question is, do they violate my personal space? Not really. I mean, depends. From an American standpoint, yes, they do. But I knew that coming over here, and as you know me, I'm like, I would get really close to you, and so I just want to. I think you're very interesting, so I get really close to you, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And I also talk low, so that's another thing. But to me, it's fine. But to the average American that's coming over here for the first time, yes, they do invade your personal space. So if you do come to Japan, be aware of that. Just don't take that as like they're coming on to you. No, that's just how their culture is. They're like really touchy, and it's really, like I said, but if you tell them to stop, they'll understand, like, hey, that's not how like my culture is. They'll understand that completely. Okay, next question is, do they make racist comments? And no, they are doing it. Depends on who you are. I haven't had any racist comments, but somebody could take like, "Oh, you're a rapper or a football player," as a racist comment. I would say no, but to another person, they might, because it's like, oh, just because I'm black, you think that I'm a rapper or a football player? Nah, bro, that's not the way. But like I said, to me, that's fine. But I learned that in college from my freshman year, because none of my friends my freshman year in college were actually American, which was really weird. I had all friends from around the world, just like Europe and Asia, and never until my sophomore year I had my first American friend, my man Sean. So he's doing some big things. But let's get back to the topic. Jeez, my goodness, I can lose focus so fast. Okay, let's see. Next two questions come from my cousin Delroy again. His first question is the income better over there or here? Right now, I would say the yen is getting stronger, but generally our income is better. Right now it's, I think, hold on, let me check. It's $1 to 104 yen, which is like $1.04, because I just take 2 zeros away and make it simple that way. When I came, I think like $1 bought 116 yen, maybe 120 yen when I first came 3 months ago. So right now the yen is getting stronger, the economy is going up, but I'm not sure how that really affects us. But right now it's okay for me because I still have money in America, so okay. Second question is, how am I? Okay, and we're back. I'm not sure what happened. My camera just shut off for some reason. But I'm not sure where I stopped at. But so I'll just go back to his second question, which was, how do you feel being away from your family? Like I said, I do miss my family, and as I told them before, I had to follow my dreams. You know, I'm young. I'm only 23, so I mean, there's a lot of things that I could have went wrong with my life but didn't, and I can say I'm blessed that I'm here in Japan. So like I said, I do have love for my family, but I had to tell them I had to follow my dreams, because I think they would, and they agreed with me. Even though they were sad that I was leaving, they still pushed me on to follow my dreams. I know they're out there waiting to hear from me, so I need to stop being a bad family member. But to all my family members, you know, I love you guys, especially to all my friends, I love you guys. Thank you for all the questions, and hopefully I get to do this again sometimes. This was really fun and weird at the same time. But you know, as always, stay blessed and stay up. One thing. There are a couple people on YouTube. If you want to check them out, I will leave the description boxes and below. There's one guy named Andre, Pickles the Guy Jin. He's a Jamaican YouTuber who I met, and really cool, has helped me out a lot. Just pushed me to do things like, oh, make a video, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing it. But really good people. Check his stuff out. There's Victor, I think, Give Me a Break Man, Give Me a Flake Man, and Hiko Simon. They do a weekly show online called 2.5 Oyajis. Check it out, it's really live, and that's the people I looked up before coming to Japan, because they gave me opinions and like just information, because they've been here for a very long time. So if you want to check stuff out about coming to Japan, look their stuff up, or like I said, look their stuff up. The description box will be below in this video. Also, if you want me to do like another topic or another video, please let me know. Comment, subscribe, like. Just tell me what you want me to do, and if I'm up for it, I'll do it. If I've experienced that, I'll do it. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Like I said before, stay up and stay blessed. I'm out. Peace.